I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm gonna use it. Why aren't you finishing? What's up, beauties, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Manners, and this is my channel. We talk about a lot of things here. We talk about makeup, skincare, sometimes we unbox things, and I almost always drop something. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you stick around. Today we are doing one of my favorite types of videos. We are using a new eyeshadow palette to my collection. This is the Grandeur palette from Colourpop Cosmetics. We will do swatches. We will do a first impressions look. I have already done my base makeup, so I will let you know before we get into the video. I did prime using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I used my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly just for some spot concealing. I used my Becca Hydra Mist Powder. Surprise, because this is a part of my project pan and I have vowed to use it until it's done. It's almost done. We're gonna use it. Why aren't you finishing? And I did use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, also part of my 20 and 21 project pan. And I used a favorite foundation of mine. This is my Maybelline Fit Me. All right, I did put my brows on as well using my Real Her brow pencil and my Essence Brow Gel. This stuff's so good. It's like $2.99. So good. It's just a clear brow gel. All right, so we're going to open this bad boy up. This is one of their 9-pan palettes. This is the ones that don't have a mirror. I prefer a mirror. However, I do understand not everyone has a mirror. Some of the Colourpop 9-pan palettes do have mirrors. The packaging is different. They're like plastic. These ones are cardboard. It's beautiful packaging though. Like, look at that. There is three eyeshadow palettes that are a part of this collection. There's this one and there's two others. I do have one other, so it will be a video that you will hopefully get to see soon. And without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get swatching and we're going to see what these eyeshadows look like on my arm. And I'm just going to go across. All right, and so that is all of the shades swatched. These swatched very well. If you haven't already tried Colourpop palettes, you wouldn't really know what I mean, but this is consistent with most Colourpop palettes. So I did already prime my eyelids using my Tarte Shape Tape when I went in with concealer, so I'm not going to add anything else. But what we are going to do is we're going to use a brush that I know I love. As far as the color story goes on this palette, it's not like wow worthy. I'm pretty sure I have all of these shades just in different palettes from Colourpop. However, with that being said, not everyone wants as many eyeshadow palettes as I do. So if this is like a color story that would work for you and you only want one eyeshadow palette, this is a very affordable eyeshadow palette. We'll just have to see how it performs on my eyes. But as far as most Colourpop palettes go, I'm usually really happy with them. Just saying. I'm gonna go in with this first shade here, Velvet. And I'm just gonna buff that all over my crease. You have a mirror in front of me, I remembered. Okay, let's see. How's this go? I'm using a brush that I usually use with my Colourpop palettes. This is one of my Morphe brushes. Works well. I've said that in other videos before when I'm testing eyeshadow. When you're trying a new eyeshadow, I highly recommend use a brush that you love, because not all brushes are created equally. Let's face it, we all know that. Initial thoughts are that this is applying well. It's not patchy. It's a light shade. There is a little bit of pigment. I like that. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is the shade Dusk. Oh, that's got a lot of pigment on it, so I'm going to be very careful with this. I don't want to go in with too heavy a hand. That is really easy to blend. The other thing is, it's not like overwhelming, and it's blending well with the other initial shade. It's very pretty. Because of the color story of this palette, it is one that I can see myself reaching for more often. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? This is a really nice eyeshadow. I really like that. I'm just kind of flaring that out a little. I'm going to go with that first shade Velvet. Same brush, because I'm mixing them together anyways, and just kind of blend out that edge. I'm really excited to sit down and use this palette, and so far the first two shades look good. They blended out easily. I'm having no real issues here. So far it's a win. I do enjoy Colourpop shadows. They are affordable. I don't order all of the new releases because of where I live. I live in Canada and we do not have Ulta here. Therefore, we do have to order directly from the Colourpop website. And I can't afford to order everything. But Colourpop is reasonable to ship to Canada. That's one of the reasons why it is a brand that I tend to buy their eyeshadow palettes. Them and BH Cosmetics, they're not killing me on the shipping, which is a win these days. I'm gonna go with the shade Jolie. This is like a micro, no, it's like a satin. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm taking an AOA Studio brush and I'm just gonna focus that on the outer corner of my eye. Go back in with my Morphe brush in that shade Dusk, and I'm just gonna blend that all together. I don't want any harsh edges. I like the way that these shadows are performing together for sure. We're gonna go in with Lavish. It's this one right here. I'm gonna focus that on the outer corner of my lid. Using my finger because that's just a really easy way to apply shadow sometimes. I'm gonna go on the other side, do the same thing. That is applying really well. Very pigmented, very pretty. And this shade Need right here needs to go on my eyes. That went right there, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use a different finger. And I'm gonna put that on the rest of my lid. Love it. This is reminding me of a shade I have in a couple Colourpop palettes. They definitely went with the right shade name when they called it Need, because I needed that. And then I'm gonna go on with the shade Haas, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. I love that. And I think that's good for the eye look. And that is the final look. I am actually really excited that I sat down to use this palette. Please let me know in the comments below, have you tried this palette? Are you thinking about getting this palette? And what do you think about today's eye look? I hope you guys are all doing wonderful and everyone is staying safe. I absolutely love this time that I get to spend with you. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, consider it if you are still here. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now. I love this backdrop so much. It's just so different. Yay! I ordered a whole bunch of new stuff and then I kind of like wasn't filming. Like I was filming, but I wasn't really filming a lot of makeup related content. So now I'm actually like going through the list. I'm going through the collection and we're trying everything we have. We're filming it and we're having fun. Awesome, awesome. I like it a lot. Let me know, would you like to see a Dupe That Palette edition on Colourpop? Because I'm pretty sure I could just dupe different Colourpop palettes.